Welcome to the giant anus in the sky. Well, okay, now it doesn't look like an anus.
Yes.
Now it looks like a starfish's anus. I once heard, I don't think it's true, but like apparently with a starfish, the very center is nothing but their anus. But I'm like, no, that's their mouth. It's like, then where do they shit?
Same place.
You know what? That makes sense. A lot of creatures have that. Chief is like, hey, I want to go with guys. Well, the reason he's probably last is probably because he's the heaviest.
He's, I think, almost a ton with that armor on.
Man. We made it in, guys. I feel really bad for the majority of you. This is the first time you've ever seen anything Covenant ship related. It's like, whoa, this ship is massive. This is my first time. Do you think Chief would walk behind him? This is like my 5th time.
Like it's actually technically like his 30th time.
I've done this so fucking much, guys. Don't worry, we've got this.
Where the hell is he?
Who? Chief?
There he is.
Oh, Invisible Blade Man. Pop quiz, and I know you're gonna get it right off the bat because it's like the intermediate knowledge for Halo fans. Intermediate level people know, beginners do not. What is the one weapon originally in the first trilogy of Halo that Master Chief did not have mastery of? He mastered every weapon except for one.
Intermediate knowledge?
Yes. A beginner probably wouldn't know unless they dug into the lore of everything. The one weapon he has not mastered.
I think it actually is the energy sword.
It is the energy sword.
Yeah.
He's mastered every weapon, Covenant and human, except for the energy sword. He does not have a 100% knowledge of how to fully use to its highest efficiency. He knows how to use the gravity hammer perfectly, apparently. It didn't say anything about the gravity hammer.
I mean, the gravity hammer is made for dummies.
Exactly. I mean, the fucking... Look at the people who normally use the gravity hammer. It's like you're either using it as a brute, or you're using it in a game of Griffball. That's it.
Exactly. Oh, shit.
And I thought he had a sword with him for a moment. He wasn't invisible. Oh my god. Nothing but fun times. Fun times. I really wish you could take that fucking tank, honestly.
I wish I could take the sword, too.
Oh, you couldn't take the sword?
No, you can't take the sword in the first one. It doesn't technically exist. Neither can you do the fuel rod cannon.
Really? Well, I guess in the normal fucking original game he's there. In this one, he's fucking facing through. I guess the corners just got a bit more bulkier since the original. I feel really bad for the captain of this ship. Just send all the grunts in first. Don't even worry. Send one energy sword and all the grunts. It'll be fine.
The best fucking saying in the next game. Little bastards in front, big ones in back.
Oh, I'm guessing I know who says that too.
Johnson.
Johnson. I was guessing Johnson. Johnson's not with you right now, is he?
No.
Okay.
Johnson. He is. He might be.
That's what I noticed. It's like, in the first game, Johnson's really just out doing his own fucking shit most of the time.
Well, he can die in this one.
True, but, story-wise... Well, no. Didn't they say... It was a funny, goofy thing they did in the first Halo game if you beat it on Legendary, but they actually sat down and explained it in the second game on how it actually happened. And that's how good old Johnson survived what's going to happen with the Halo rings. Because originally you beat the game on Legendary, you get a special scene, and they do it in all the Halo games. You're able to get like an extra scene, or you can do something extra in a cutscene. Like in Reach, you were able to move the camera, I believe, if you beat it on Legendary, and you can see John in his pod on the Pillar of Autumn.
Oh.
Yep. So like at the very end of the scene, when everyone's on the Pillar of Autumn, you can actually tilt the camera, and there he is in the very corner of everything.
Okay.
So technically, Master Chief does make an appearance in Reach.
Well, his team is actually technically supposed to have been on the Autumn, but I think they left
because they had like a mission or something while he was out. And then let's see what the other ones are. You get a special, very epilogue cutscene in ODST where Johnson makes an appearance.
Oh.
Yep, he makes an appearance, and the reason they learn about everything they need to know about in 3 is because Johnson meets up with an engineer that you save. And the engineer lights up Johnson's cigar for him.
Ah,
so because he's sitting there just like, all right, why don't you tell me everything I want to know? You don't like him, and we don't like him. What do we need to know to beat the Covenant? And he puts a cigar in, and you see the engineer pick up the lighter, and everyone's afraid because like these guys are fucking flammable and they can explode. But then the engineer looks at the lighter and lights it for Johnson. Johnson's like, oh yeah, this is gonna be good.
It's gonna be good.
And you just see Johnson taking a puff of his cigar like, oh yeah. And then the original Halo, you get Johnson and an Elite just hugging it out like broskies. Because everything's about to explode, so they stop fighting, and they're like, bring it in! And they hug before the explosion goes off. But then they do explain, like, that's not canon. How he actually survived was different. And then, I don't know about Halo 2 yet, because I've never played Halo 2.
I do.
It's going to be, ooh, I can't wait to see what it is. Halo 3, I believe if you beat on Legendary, you get to see that Master Chief is still alive.
Yep.
Halo Wars, I don't think they had anything. If they did, it would have been at the very end when you hear. I think they did have it. It was at the very end. If you beat it on Legendary, you hear the announcer just say, like, we've come across someone and it's pretty big. So that tells you, like, oh, there's gonna be another Halo Wars game. I haven't played Halo Wars 2 yet, and I have not played 4 or 5. So I'm guessing 4 will also have something, and 5 should have something.
Oh yeah, I think it does.
If 5 didn't have something, I would be so pissed, because it's like that's the one tradition you have in every Halo game, is making sure you have something extra for beating it on the hardest difficulty. That's like your thing.
And then when Halo Infinite comes out,
yes, I'm hoping that's gonna be crazy to see, because by what I've heard, there's a chance Halo Infinite could possibly be an open world.
yes,
I think that'll work for Halo pretty well. They've always had large maps where they could possibly have the ability to do that, so I don't really have an issue if they do that, because I think they can do it. When Gears of War had their open world pseudo kind of they had for their Axe, and the newest one they had for Gears 5, I was hesitant because Gears isn't known for having, giant maps where you can walk around in. They're not known for that. They did an okay job. I think they could have done a lot better if they put more time into it, but I think for a first try for ever doing it, I think it worked out well. For a first time ever doing it.
that was a complete and total accident.
I know, but it worked very well.
It is gone. At that point, you should just drop the gun.
So I remember when I told you about it for the first time when they announced it in Gears 5. And I guess I just want your reaction now since I have you in front of a microphone. What did you think about having the Halo Reach characters in Gears 5?
I thought it was fucking cool.
You have Kat. Is it Kat or Kate? I think it's
Kate.
I think it's Kate and Emil.
Yep.
Both of them, I've played as them both too. They are fucking good. They have their own playstyle and everything for escape mode.
Do they have like special abilities and stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
They do.
Okay.
Kate is a master engineer, so when it comes to fortifications and everything, she's able to do things with them and repair them. And Emil has the bubble shield. He's got the bubble shield.
That's fucking
So
awesome.
when you play escape, they don't have it in normal stuff. In escape mode, they have it.
Okay.
So in escape mode, you can drop the bubble shield, and it obviously does what you think it would do. Stops bullets from hitting you.
Does it stop bullets from leaving the shield?
You can shoot through it.
Okay,
on
so
an outward
that's different than the actual Halo bubble shield. Because in the Halo bubble shield, if you throw a grenade and somebody fucking puts the bubble shield down just in time, the grenade pops back and blows you both up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're definitely fine. You are 100% fine with the bubble shield. There is one funny thing about it all for escape mode, and I can tell... they're dedicated characters. They have their own special abilities and everything. It's the original voice actors came back for their lines too.
Nice.
It's them. The only thing, and I understand it's just an aesthetic kind of thing. There's a device in Escape you have to put down your throat to make sure like you're not like taking in the juices, you could say, and being transformed. Because you're slowly being dissolved at a molecular level by the swarm. Okay. They transform you at a molecular level from the outside in. So it's kind of like they have this device that they that they attach to their mouth, and the aliens, the facehuggers, how they put a tube down your throat and lay the egg? It's pretty much that, but you put on the mask and it brings the tube all the way down to your lungs. So you have a way to breathe while you're being in a pod. And then when a certain timer goes off when you're in, it'll wake you up and you're able to bust out. So, and then you have to pull the fucking tube all the way out your throat, which no one's a fan of. So, when Emil or Kate are putting on the mask, it phases into their helmets.
So
they're like, oh. Because you start hacking up when you feel a tube go into your lungs. And they're like, oh god. But I just found it funny because, like, I played as Emil. And, he's got the skull and everything on his mask. He literally puts it on, and it's just gone. And when you get out, you have to pop out of the pod, you have to pull it out. So you literally see him put his hand into his mask, grab onto something, and rip it out. And there's just a long tube attached to it.
That's hilarious.
And I'm like, man, fucking UNSC fucking technology has come so far where you can phase in and out of your visor.
I need to get that game.
It's very fun. Halo 5 is a really good experience. It's definitely different than the other Halo games. Not Halo games, Gears games. But it's very good. I enjoy it. It's definitely... I have nothing negative to say about it. You know, I can nitpick all I want about story, but I'm not going to spoil anything. It hasn't even been out for over 2 months yet, so I'm not going to nitpick a thing. It's a good game. It's a very good game, and it's a great way to stay in shape. Well, depending on who you play as, really.
Yeah.
Because everyone has their own style. Man, this is a Halo video, and I'm talking about Gears. I feel like that's sacrilegious.
I mean, now that they're kind of sort of partnered.
Technically, I mean, you have two of... I'm surprised they did Reach, to be honest. You know what I mean? Like, Reach came out so long ago, and they're the Reach characters. I mean, Jesus.
Yep.
I mean, like, that's like saying, oh man, the new Halo game's coming out. Oh man, you can play as the Duke Nukem skin. It's like, odd choice, but I mean, hey, it works, I guess. I mean, I kind of want to see that now.
I'd be like, what the fuck? Why would Duke Nukem be in the Halo universe?
Duke Nukem and Halo Infinite. Let's make it happen, Bungie. I mean, not Bungie, 343. Bungie, I guess if you want to talk into... You know they talk now and then, the companies.
Oh, yeah.
Bungie, if you want to say something to 3430 about Duke Nukem.
Like, hey, come on, guys. What the fuck are you doing with our game?
Guys, come on. We didn't make this Call of Duty style. Which they ended up doing. Oh my god. Good times. Good times on Xbox.
Yep.
I was talking to a buddy about a PS4 and Xbox, and I said, oh yeah, guess what? I don't play on Xbox. I play on PC. Everyone just went quiet. I'm like, I'm fucking kidding. That's alright. It's like, oh, thank God we don't need any of those master racers coming at us right now.
Jeez.
It's like, we may have our differences, but at least we're brothers in the end when it comes to console.
Right, exactly.
Ain't that right, Nintendo? Well, they're just like, yeah, whatever. As they walk off with their portable devices. It's like, well, at least they have a stationary item. Then they just walk away with their Switch. Ah, you bastards. The Switch is very good, though, don't get me wrong.
Oh, God,
it's very good.
It's a very good game.
I don't even own a Switch. I have a fucking amiibo of Squirtle sitting on my fucking trophy case right now. Because it's the most beautiful and fucking amazing thing I've seen in a long time. So he's just up there. Next to my collection of Japanese soda cans. Oh, I love Squirtle.
Squirtle is the bomb.
I feel like I should talk about Halo more, but it's kind of like we're on a Covenant ship trying to take it down. That's about the best. Is that the gist of it?
That's the gist of. Well, we're trying to find keys.
Oh yeah, because he's still missing.
Yes, missing.
Missing.
We know where he is. We just can't.
I feel like every time the radio goes off, you just hear more chatter. This is not Country Kitchen.
This is definitely not.
I hate Red Lobster. How dare you? Stardate.
Stardate 67.
I want to imagine he'd be just like Zap Brannigan from Futurama. Stardate. Thursday. And then just hear Kim in the background. It's Friday. Friday. I know what I said.
I know what I said. I said Friday. So the skull is in there.
It is?
Yeah.
Wait, I thought you could collect skulls in the first one.
They're in the remastered.
Oh, in the remaster. Okay. And that's when you gotta like rush past the hunters to get it, right? Because it's only open for the hunters to leave.
Yep.
If I remember right, the method I used was I stepped back a little bit before when the door opened and they were still in there, and I just threw every grenade I had and waited for them to like come out. Because I think I was just playing on easy at the time to get this. Actually, then you have to play on normal with the skulls.
I think so.
Huh. Good times. Good times.
No, I think you're actually supposed to play it on heroic.
Well, I know I got the skulls in it. That I know I did. I feel bad for every grunt that decides to step foot. Oh, shit. Fuck!
I tried to jump away, but I failed.
Did you? I noticed it the moment I fucking bounced back at me. I wish if you threw it at their faces, they'd at least react with, like, putting their hand on. Like, they put their hand on their face like you just broke their nose. Ah, fucker!
Yeah,
Why would you throw a grenade at my face? It's gonna blow up. Fuck you.
Because then I can stun you so you don't pick it up and throw it back.
Just kick him in the shin after that. What the fuck is wrong with you? We're at war. We probably should call it soon too, but I notice you have your hands full with a few enemies right now.
Only a few.
It's like, we really should call it, but you seem a bit tied up at the moment. Everyone dead? Good?
I think so.
Alright, then when we come back, we'll,
That's already died. Oh, that's because that's where we have to go.
Okay. When we come back, I guess we'll make our way to finding our boy Keys.
Yes, sir.
Alright, when we come back, we're finding our lost keys. I'm guessing under the couch cushions.
Possibly.
Alright, see you
Bye,
guys
everybody.
then.